I think if Tony G can come back from 2, it will be the world record in this format.
No, it's over. It's over.
See you later.
See you later.
Tony's out.
Dark time. Thanks. No, Vicky wants to give me a bad
Interestingly
beat.
enough, Phil, that point that
I'm
Tony
not
G
gonna
gets
forgive
right
you.
now gives him 19.
I told you
He
I
is
got it.
still guaranteed to be the points leader after this match is over.
Wow.
60 hands and 4 players, Phil. What's the drama from here?
Well, everybody has over 100,000. I'm surprised Devilfish is a short stack. But, you know, you look at the people that have been lucky so far, Korn and Kravchenko, and they're at the top of the leaderboard. But there's Annie steady, and there's Fish playing about as steady as he can play.
I'm 1 point ahead. It's no lead. I mean, we're all even now. Got to start again.
Aces in the deck.
Yeah. All right. I'm on.
All in. How much is it?
What's the Fish
Look,
got?
please
He
how
is
much
all
is
in. It's 50-odd thousand. Hello.
Well, now here's an interesting situation. Now, see, Fish has waited and waited and waited and waited, and Vicky has Queen King here. Now, there's an excellent chance that that Fish has her beat at this point, and so I'd be surprised if she called. You have to understand, Fish is playing patiently. Well, she made a bad call, I think, again. But the last bad call she made with the Ace-4 diamond, she won that one.
You got your usual Ace-4 there.
Not that good.
Wow. Found an answer to stack off with. Oh.
Devilfish needs a race here.
Yeah, he's given a big sigh, and Phil, it's just because I don't think he's, even though he's ahead, he just...
Might as well be walking now, really. But.
He hasn't won many races at the Premier League this year, and he's very concerned that he's going to get outdrawn again.
Yeah.
Looking good. Go on the Devilfish.
So far, so good here
Put a 10
for
there,
Fishy.
just to get the...
He doesn't mind a queen
Give me
even
the
so
lead and
much.
give
I
it a
mean,
straight
obviously, he'd
one.
rather have an ace or a
Here it
deuce
comes.
or a blank.
I'm gonna win this.
She's going to need a queen or a king on the river,
Probably
and I
not.
think if Fish wins
Starting to
this,
look that way.
You're still a slight favourite.
if he loses it, all hell's going to erupt. It'll be very interesting to watch his commentary and reaction.
Oh, baby.
He's going to win it.
Damn, I won one.
Double up for Dave Elliott.
Stack off in first position, and I look down and find it.
And he is back in this Premier League in my mind, Phil. I mean, if he feels like he can shake the deck from his
I
shoulder.
bet there's a few people collapsed in the green room.
He is back. And let me tell you something about the Fish. He
Does
hasn't
that
had
make you
any.
sad, baby? Give me
He
that
has
thought.
not had a positive attitude at all. He's had a negative attitude the whole
Vicky,
way.
huh?
He won a big pot. He finally won a race. He knows he's the best player at the table for sure. And believe me, those 3 players hated
got a few
seeing him
chips
win
now,
that
guys.
pot.
Is he playing rope-a-dope?
Yeah.
Is he off the floor? Off the ropes?
He is off the floor. I really like his chances. I wouldn't be surprised if they all fold to him. Well,
Valentine's present to
Kravchenko
you
picked
there.
up 2 8s here. Okay.
Rise to 23,000 total. I'm all in.
Oh, no, I want to see a flop.
Oh.
And Annie Duke got herself in trouble here.
Guess I can.
Speaking of insta-calling with 8s, Phil, or no?
Well, I mean, he needs to take a look at the count. How much more is it?
Is that?
She's going to understand if he takes a long time to think that he has the best hand. And he made the call, and he's right. And Annie's in a lot of trouble here. She's going to need an ace. And Devilfish isn't happy either because he would like to have called and taken a flop. Annie's in bad shape here.
Yeah, I know you do.
A good read could have saved her.
Ooh.
And there she did. She hit the ace.
Well, no,
wow.
not far. I mean, you know.
That's pretty
I think
good.
she'd
Still some more
rather
cards
have
to
the
come.
ace than the good read. To be
Yeah, of course. I mean,
266 in this
This is a bit of a
pot,
game, I'll tell you
and
that.
Kravchenko's gone stony.
That helped. It's a silly game, really.
Unlucky, bro.
Very unlucky.
all the players want to talk about. They all want to talk about
Yeah,
how much
let's
luck
send
is
Jeff the
involved in the
official
Same
game,
thing
how
that
they
happened to me
had to
yesterday.
play their hands and whatever, but
Poker sucks.
they really don't.
There's nothing you can do. You had the best hand.
If the cards ever break even in this place, I'm probably going to win about 50 of these on the trot.
There's also sort of the old
Big
saying,
small
it's about
yeah.
what you do with the chips when you get them. Annie,
Bully.
Well, she picked up 2 9s. Fish has ace jack, and Annie's going to insta-call this probably.
has he gone all in?
She insta-called it, yep, and this is the hand that might get
Kinda
her in
win a
trouble,
coin
but it's a coin flip.
Phil, it's a flurry of activity. 2 all-in calls in a row.
This is a dead even money
Yep,
as well.
and this is
It is a
very
dead even
close to
money.
even here.
But my lucky
I'll probably lose this one because I have slightly the best hand now.
Well, no, you haven't got as much.
I said very slightly.
No. Okay, this is where I walk out. Thank
What?
you. Baby, I've done this a million times, don't we?
I have a feeling he's going to
I'll
hit it
call
this
you
time.
back.
Thanks a lot.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
We're both predicting he's going to hit it.
Sure.
Where's the bookie?
Just
We
sit
won
and
it
get-
7-3.
Put a club there. Give me some sort of shot. King of clubs.
Hey, there you go.
Wow.
That's a shot.
That's
That's a
not the
shot.
10 of clubs.
Needs a jack, a king, or an ace. Now I'm not so
The
sure
9
he's
of
going to win it.
clubs.
Oh,
so
he's
I'm going to
gonna
call the
hit
next
it.
guy there. 4
He's gonna hit it.
spades.
You
No,
think
7 of
so?
hearts.
Yeah.
7 of hearts, spades,
Come
quite
on,
hot.
Fish.
He did hit it. That's amazing.
I'm back.
Well, we're really predicting these hands
Oh,
well.
he had to.
Can you ever get an even money shot?
Will you shut up, Ace 4? Ace 4, will you shut up?
I'm not. I never complain. I promise.
Well, I don't complain
There
if I
you
get
go.
it in such bad shape.
No, I'm
No,
just
sure.
saying, look, now you put your card.
I want one
Good.
at last.
It's all good.
Like I said, if the cards ever break even, baby.
Phil, if there's no redemption in the world for the devilfish, I mean, what chance do the rest of us have? That has shook up the leaderboard. First time the devilfish, I think, has had this many chips in the Premier League, and he's looking to seal it.
Devilfish wins, there's going to be a lot of people on 11, 10, 8, 9. Isn't necessarily good for a guy like me who's sitting on 5, though.
Well, it's going to bring everything into play.
Us.
I mean, obviously getting to the final table is great, but there's 2 ways to get there, and one's through the playoff route.
There's Annie Duke in the small blind, smooth calling with ace king. There's a new move for her.
Let's go.
Devilfish with deuce 7, smells it, and that's why you might not want to limp with that hand
Now,
against
why has
Devilfish.
Annie done this?
Well, she's trying to trap him.
Uh-oh.
Instead, she's allowed Fish to outflop her.
12,000.
She may just do something crazy here. Nope. She's just going to pretend ace king is good and call him down. Devilfish just has to dodge an ace or a king at this point. Wow.
Check.
What does
Oh, you
devilfish
probably
put
got a
her on?
Straight
Straight
draw.
draw.
Straight card out of straight draw. With
Fish
9
knows that she was weak on the flop, and he's going to check it. That was an excellent check. Wow. Wow, and this pot could be over now.
20,000.
I think Fish is going to move in, and I think Annie's going to insta-call.
Well,
But now Fish might only raise,
Raised to 60,000.
he only raised 40,000.
she hates this now, doesn't she?
Oh, she hates it. She played the hand way outside of the way she normally plays it. Yeah, and she insta-called it, and she's just going to lose this one.
Deuce 7, 7 deuce. Either way, it's 3 of a kind.
But you have to understand, Devilfish bet when he had the best hand, and he raised when he had the best hand. So he put no money in there with the worst hand, and Annie's little $20,000 lead out on the river there. If you're going to bet out into a paired board, then you have to think about laying it down.
Right.
And it's worse, so it's worse for me.
Just from we've watched every hand she's played, I feel like she's been tough at every point in this Premier League. She's still, no matter what happens here, she still looks like she's going to be on for the final table, or at least the playoff zone. You know.
Now here Kravchenko has a decision because he's sitting on 140,000, and he decided to fold the king
Wow.
9 suited.
I don't have anything. I mean, I'm moving in blind there.
Oh, Queen, the Devilfish has got her here,
I've
and
got 2 live cards. That's all I want.
no, I think I know Annie's. She's sort of
I
been a
don't
bit
know.
pessimistic about her luck as well, Phil. But the truth is, you in this particular
65,
format, you'd
71.
much rather win all your races at the final table or in the playoffs and beyond.
Well,
Look at this.
Annie has flopped a straight.
No, she hasn't. Wow.
Fucking unbelievable.
no, you can hit a 10.
I know what I can hit. It's fucking unbelievable.
Fish needs a
10, I'm
10.
like drawing dead.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Phil, how
Yeah.
how can 2 people get unlucky in the same pot?
Well, it's not over yet, but
I just wish I had got a splitting. I just wish I had enough chips